On this episode of This is the Mackenzie Tour PGA Tour Canada.
This is the main event.
A community comes together.
I've never been to an event like this. The Staal Foundation and the organizers do such a great job.
To support a homegrown event.
Thunder Bay people get behind things. They come out and support it. It's really been incredible.
The entire community has gotten behind this event. You could just see the community so thrilled to be out here.
From the first puck drop,
Patterson wins the drop,
to the final trophy raise, and everything in between. The essence of this community shines through.
We've raised a ton of money, but we've met a lot of great people, and we've really appreciated Thunder Bay's support. Hopefully we keep exceeding those expectations.
The Staal Foundation Open, presented by Tbaytel, is truly one of a kind. This is the Mackenzie Tour PGA Tour Canada. The Staal Foundation Open, presented by Tbaytel, kicked off its week-long festivities on Monday. With an opening ceremony celebration of local culture and community.
It's all possible because of the volunteers that we've had come on board. The sponsors have been incredible, and you, the fans, have come out and supported the event, so I think you all deserve a big round of applause.
In just its third year, the event has blossomed into a world-class golf tournament, and it's quickly becoming the premier event in Thunder Bay. Spearheaded by the Staal Family Foundation, an army of volunteers, and dedicated sponsors.
On behalf of the 430 employees at Tbaytel, many who are out here today, I'm pleased to be here, continuing to support this event. Without question, the sponsorship is likely the easy part of the work of the volunteers, the work of the organizing committee. I want to thank all of them for everything they've done to make this such a world-class event.
I want to thank the Staal family. They're such great ambassadors for the city. I can't say enough about what they do, how they help children and give a leg up to people that really need it.
We joined on 3 years ago, could have never envisioned kind of where it's taken off to now. It's been phenomenal to be a part of. The major thing for us is at the end of the week we get to donate back to some great charities through our foundation. So on behalf of our family, just thanks for coming out and enjoying this event along with us.
Following the opening ceremonies was the first ever Pandora Intercity Summer Classic road hockey game.
one of the greatest hockey players of all time, Mr. Bobby Orr, ladies and gentlemen. Eric Staal for Team Blue. Jordan Staal. From your New York Rangers, Mark Staal. Ladies and gentlemen, Jared Staal. And a five-time Stanley Cup champion, a member of the Hockey Hall of Fame. Give it up for Grant Fuhr.
Also playing in the game were several local kids who helped raise over $40,000 for regional children's charities, as well as 4 Mackenzie Tour players: Brad Clapp, Riley Fleming, Clark Clausen, and Adam Cornelson.
Give it up for the Mackenzie Tour golfers. Welcome, boys. Let's get ready to rumble. This is the main event. Patterson wins the drop. Big save in front.
Oh, heads up. Okay, here we go.
While the first few minutes were scoreless,
Penalty shot.
Eric Staal's blue team soon got on the board.
Oh, baby, what a goal.
His brother soon netted the equalizer for the red team.
Oh, and finally! Oh, yeah! Oh, very birdies for Team Red.
I think I was about 1 for 12 on my shots on goal, so I'm glad to sneak one in.
But neither goalie would allow any more scores in regulation.
Shoot it, bud, shoot it!
A three-player shootout would decide the first annual Summer Classic.
Shooting first, we got Jackson Elliott. His single greatest moment of his life. No pressure. Oh, wait. Oh, so close. RJ McMinn. He's a righty, and he goes far side. Low blocker. I got Team Red up with Steven Stady. Oh, he was going shell. He had that, I saw it. There's Key coming in slow. What is this? A free and it's in. Yeah, baby. Team Red. Wow.
Great performance by everyone, but it was such great fun. I've never been to an event like this. The Staal Foundation and the organizers do such a great job.
The kids played great and came up with the win in the shootout. It was fun.
On Thursday morning, all eyes were focused on competition and the first round of the Staal Foundation Open presented by Tbaytel. And players teed it up with plenty on the line. The top 3 players on the order of merit at the conclusion of the tournament earn exemptions into the PGA Tour's RBC Canadian Open. Coming off a T4 finish at the Players' Cup, BC's Riley Wheeldon started strong in tough conditions. After an opening bogey, he rebounded with 3 birdies on the front 9.
I like the conditions. It was tough, kind of easier to stay patient when it's like that out there. Par's a good score, and just tried to make some stress-free pars, and putter got a little hot.
He closed with an eagle and a birdie on the back 9 to get to 5 under par with the clubhouse lead.
It's one of, if not the best layout we play all year. But there's a couple holes that are tough, and I like it.
California's James Erkenbeck carded one of just 2 bogey-free rounds on the day, birdieing 4 of his final 8 holes to take a 2-shot lead over Wheeldon.
I just tried to stay patient, hit a lot of good golf shots, and happened to hit some close and knock in some birdies. It was windy all day. There's some birdie holes out here you try to take advantage of, but for the most part, you're just trying to hang in there.
Coming up next on This is the Mackenzie Tour PGA Tour Canada. We sit down with rookie Aaron Wise before his professional debut.
I just want to go out there and play as good as I can and see how my game compares to the best in the world.
And see who takes the lead in round 2 of the Staal Foundation Open presented by Tbaytel. This is the Mackenzie Tour PGA Tour Canada. This week in Thunder Bay, Aaron Wise is hoping to catch lightning in a bottle as he makes his first Mackenzie Tour start of the season.
I just want to go out there and play as good as I can and see how my game compares to the best in the world. There's a lot to learn, and I'm getting more and more used to it out here in Canada, so it's a great experience. You're trying to make it to the PGA Tour and trying to figure out the quickest route you can do that, and for me, that's coming here and hopefully trying to get web status up here and finish top 5 on the money list, and hopefully I'll play all the rest of the events up here and try to do that.
Wise, the NCAA men's individual champion this past season at the University of Oregon, landed in Canada with high expectations.
I feel like my game's pretty good coming in this week. I hit it long and straight off the tee, and I think this course kind of fits that.
He finished the week tied for 10th, but knows there's still work left to do.
My wedges and my short irons, probably from 80 to maybe 140 yards. That's where I'm losing the most shots in my game, so if I can bring that back up to par, I'll be right there. That's what I've been working on, and I just try to work on my weaknesses and make them the strengths eventually. I like to win, and that's the short-term goal, but long-term goal, I'm just looking at my own game and trying to develop it and get as good as I can, and hopefully it'll be a good week and a good summer up here. I'm just out here having fun and trying to shoot as low as I can, and if I can keep doing that, it'll be awesome.
Scores dipped low in round 2 of the Staal Foundation Open presented by Tbaytel in Thunder Bay, Ontario. With improved weather conditions, more than twice as many players shot under par as in round 1. After starting out strong with a third-place 68, Taylor Moore backed up his play with a 2 under 70 in the second round. His 6 under total placed him in a tie for 4th heading into the weekend.
Struck the ball pretty well. I did a lot of good things, kept myself out of trouble for the most part, and just played pretty solid. This morning was definitely a lot calmer and conditions were way better.
Austin Connolly joined Moore at 6 under, shooting around a 70 that included 4 birdies on the front 9. Riley Wheeldon also backed up a strong first-round score, shooting 70 to move into a tie for second place. But the day belonged to Tane Lee, whose 5-hole birdie streak fueled around a 66, making him the only player in the field to shoot in the 60s in each of the first 2 rounds. His score of 9 under was 2 clear of second place.
I felt like someone was going to go really low, and so I was kind of pedal to the metal, try to birdie every hole. I didn't know how many birdies I made in a row. I was kind of head down, one after another. So I think my confidence was a little higher than normal, but we'll see what happens.
After the break, the community rallies around the Staal Foundation Open presented by Tbaytel.
It's important for us to be able to just give back a little bit and support some great charities in the community. Hopefully we can continue to do this for years to come.
And then, it's moving day in Thunder Bay. All that and more when This is the Mackenzie Tour PGA Tour Canada returns. This is the Mackenzie Tour PGA Tour Canada. From the opening ceremonies, to the Celebrity Pro-Am, to the Live Better by Jansen's Interactive Zone, the Staal Foundation Open presented by Tbaytel is driving the word community home and bringing some of the best athletes along for the ride by creating a world-class sporting event in Northwestern Ontario.
Thunder Bay people get behind things, they come out and support it. It's really been incredible.
We want tournaments to be more than just a golf competition. We want it to be something that engages the whole community, and nobody has done it better on our tour than this event right here.
The Staal family is committed just as much to community as they are to hockey, and they found the perfect formula for funding cancer care and research in the region through their Staal Family Foundation.
Cancer affects everybody. We're now all having families of our own, and couldn't imagine going through something like that. And for us to be able to just give back a little bit and support some great charities in the community here and people that could really use the support, it's important to us. Hopefully we can continue to do this for years to come.
Cancer hits really close to home. My sister passed away 6 years ago to cancer, and just seeing what my parents went through losing a child, and just for my whole family experiencing that, you know, no family should have to deal with that. And if we can help in any way just to make it easier, we want to do anything that we can.
Over the past 3 years, more than $500,000 has been raised for families with kids battling cancer. Funds generated for the Thunder Bay Regional Health Sciences Foundation and Camp Quality.
The money that's raised helps us go very far with our programming and outreach into our Northwestern Ontario region. It means a lot that they would put their names forward to help raise the funds for us, but also to interact with the kids.
Camp Quality helps my family because my family gets to meet other families with kids that have had cancer, and they help out each other.
I think our kids will be talking about this for the rest of the week and for weeks to come. It's going to be a highlight of the week for them and memories they'll keep with them for a long time.
The entire community has gotten behind this event. You could just see the community is so thrilled to be out here. The Staal family has a tremendous presence in the community, and to be one of the charities is really a sort of a great endorsement. And this event will help bring in much needed dollars to make sure that we can continue to provide that great cancer care. Things like the hockey tournament and then the video contest challenge, that was really a great synthesis of our organization and the Staal Foundation Open. The hockey challenge, they raised $45,000 these kids in just 10 days. That's a significant amount of money that will really go a long way to help impact healthcare.
We're really looking for events that could add value to the community and make the community stronger and more vibrant.
Not only the economic driver, but to see the smiles on the kids' faces, that's worth the price of admission alone.
I mean, we've raised a ton of money, but we've met a lot of great people, and we've really appreciated Thunder Bay's support. I think everyone's been so involved, and it's been just a lot of fun, and hopefully we keep exceeding those expectations.
73 players teed it up at Whitewater Golf Club in Thunder Bay for the third round of the Staal Foundation Open presented by Tbaytel. And calmer weekend conditions gave way to some low scoring from the leaders. Tane Lee started off the day atop the leaderboard and fired a 2-under round of 70 after bouncing back from an early double bogey. He sat one back going into the final round. Corey Connors and Cameron Peck both lit up Whitewater with an abundance of birdies. Peck's round of 65 featured 8 birdies and an eagle, while Connors tied for the low round of the day, making 9 birdies on his way to a 64. They tied for third place at 10 under with 1 round left to play.
gave myself lots of birdie chances again, and fortunately today I was able to convert quite a few of them. I hit a lot of nice iron shots. I made a couple of really nice par saves. It was a great day out there, a lot of fun. I like where everything's at, so it's a good feeling. Won't really worry too much about what happens with the other guys out there, but just try and get ready and have another really good round tomorrow, and hopefully I can give myself a chance to win.
Joining Connors and Peck in third place was David Skins, who shot a bogey-free 68. Austin Connolly's round of 69 kept him in contention at 9 under. They all trailed Taylor Moore, whose round of 66, featuring an eagle on 18, moved him to 12 under and put him a shot in front heading into the final day. Coming up next, the Staal Foundation Open presented by Tbaytel crowns its champion. And we see why this event means so much to Thunder Bay.
Once we established ourselves in the game of hockey, it was always our goal to find a way to give back to our community, and we really enjoy doing it. Hopefully it can just keep getting better.
Next on This is the Mackenzie Tour PGA Tour Canada. This is the Mackenzie Tour PGA Tour Canada. The final round of the Staal Foundation Open presented by Tbaytel featured great play from the leaders. California's Tane Lee started the day one off the pace set by Oklahoma's Taylor Moore and posted a respectable 2 under par 70 to finish in a tie for fourth. Moore was steady early on, but he was quickly caught by playing partner Listowel, Ontario's Corey Connors, who tied him with an opening birdie run through the first 3 holes.
Corey came out of the gates hot, birdied the first 3, so I knew I couldn't just sit there and be complacent. I had to start attacking.
Moore, the 22-year-old rookie, countered with 3 birdies and an eagle of his own on the front 9 to take control of the tournament, and then followed it up with a birdie at the par 4 10th to take a 4-shot lead with 8 holes to go.
Taylor had a big eagle on number 7, had a great approach and made a great putt. I walked off there with a par, so that was a bit of a swing to put him ahead a few, but still had lots of time, but wasn't able to make up any more ground.
I was just trying to take it a shot at a time, step at a time, and I went on a hot stretch there, made some putts, got some putts going. The eagle on 7 was nice.
Connors, who finished 3rd last year, posted a bogey-free 67 for a solo 2nd place, taking home Freedom 55 Financial Canadian Player of the Week honors.
Next year, things are looking bright for me. It's a great event. I love this golf course. That suits my game really well, and played pretty well, got off to a really nice start. Happy with my game all the way around. Had a lot of fun out there.
Moore closed out even par on the final 8 holes, firing a 2nd straight 66 to finish 3 strokes ahead of Connors for his first Mackenzie Tour title and just his 5th career start.
It's been good to see that my preparation, in the amateur ranks and college days is paying off, and I'm excited about it.
The win vaulted Moore from 6th to 2nd place on the Order of Merit, earning him an exemption into the 2016 RBC Canadian Open.
Dream come true. It's been a life goal of mine, to play on the PGA Tour. So I'm excited about that and ready to get going.
We're halfway through the Mackenzie Tour season, and here's how the Order of Merit stands. Ontario's Ryan Williams is holding steady in the 5th position, trailing Germany's Max Rotliff by just under $6,000. Rotliff, who's already a winner this year, is creeping closer to BC's Adam Cornelson in the 3rd position. Taylor Moore's 2nd place finish earlier this season, combined with this victory, has put him within striking distance behind the leader Dan McCarthy, whose record-setting 3 victories in 6 events has all but locked up his trip to the Web.com Tour next season. McCarthy also leads the Mackenzie Tour contingent at the 2016 RBC Canadian Open.
I'm really excited about it. That's the goal for all of us out here, is to get out, out to the big show there on the PGA Tour. So it'll be nice to get a taste of it there, even if it's only for a week.
The 30-year-old earned an exemption alongside Taylor Moore and Adam Cornelson, while 2 others, Corey Connors and Ben Taylor, Monday qualified at Glen Abbey. But the real winners this week, and every week on the Mackenzie Tour PGA Tour Canada, are local charities like Camp Quality and the Thunder Bay Regional Health Sciences Foundation. The Staal Foundation Open presented by Tbaytel generated $250,000 for local families with children battling cancer.
The funds that have been raised are so critical for us, and they allow us to do more for these families. It also allows us to do more outreach into the Northwestern Ontario region.
We're proud of the tournament and the work that they've done, especially for a cause like cancer that affects everybody. So we're real happy that they've decided to do this.
Building an event around community is really what the Staal Foundation Open is all about.
It's incredibly important to see the number of volunteers that they're able to attract each and every year and help make the community more vibrant, and thereby increasing the amount of donations back into the community. It's what we strive to achieve.
We have a great tradition of having first-class sporting events in Thunder Bay, and the Staal Family Open is no different. The golf is great. The celebrations around the golf are actually also as important, and it really helps build our community.
Once we established ourselves in the game of hockey, it was always our goal to find a way to give back to our community. And when you enjoy being part of the community and the people that are trying to raise money for a great cause, it is a lot of fun. Hopefully it can just keep getting better.
Giving back is at the heart of the Mackenzie Tour. And this year, the Tour is on track to surpass last year's total in charitable giving, thanks in part to events like the Staal Foundation Open presented by Tbaytel, and the Golf BC Championship, which made a huge impact for the BC Cancer Foundation in its inaugural year. Next time on This is the Mackenzie Tour PGA Tour Canada, we head back to Edmonton, Alberta for a brand new event, the Syncrude Oil Country Championship presented by Acon, which kicks off the second half of the season at Glendale Golf and Country Club. As the race for the Final Five and Web.com Tour status heats up, can anyone overtake Dan McCarthy for the #1 position down the stretch?
I couldn't have pictured a better start. Now the goal is to finish #1 and be fully exempt out there next year. So I'm going to hope to bottle this up for a very long time.
Stay tuned to find out. For all the latest news and highlights from Edmonton, log on to PGATour.com or follow us on all of your favorite social media channels. Thanks for watching.